I am here, kinda. Wow. Plum jump scare. What do you mean, bait? I never jump scare. Oh, hello, Simon. It's good to see you too. Hope you're doing good. Mimela, where Mimela is. If you really want to know where Mimela was, I'll be honest. I was washing dishes. I was washing dishes and being an adult, so I don't have anything to do after the stream is done. So I don't have extra dishes to do, but I'm still gonna make extra dishes for myself because I am I like snacks before bed, even though that's bad. 5 more minutes, Ari, and we can legally leave class early. God damn it, John. Hello, Alamy. Sup, Void, Broid? I don't know how to make Void's name as bro. The top of your screen is fucked, dude. No, it's not. That's just in your mind, man. Open up your mind. Be open-minded. Kinda. That sucks. What do you mean, kinda? What's with this dishwasher, Chico? John, ban yourself, you, you little goober. I'm kidding. Don't ban yourself. Okay, so we were playing this game. I don't know where we stopped.
I think I saw the rest of this collection somewhere.
Oh, we stopped at the Sheldrake 5 reveal puzzle thing, and I think we have like about 2 puzzle rooms left or something, I think. Methinks, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
But yeah, I don't remember. Should This is why you should rewatch Flam's VODs, you know? Actually, just put a bunch of dishes in the dishwasher. Wow, Void, you're flexing on me that you have a dishwasher while I'm my own dishwasher? Have we escaped yet? We haven't escaped yet. Hello, Kakador. Do you mean to have your music on right now? Obviously. Obviously, yeah, obviously. The music is meant to be like, The game itself is quiet currently. I was just giving it some background music. I just and the Gurren Lagann the anime was awesome. Ah, okay. I've only seen 3 episodes. Because well, to be fair, I only saw like 3 episodes because I was watching it with my ex, and then we broke up, and then I've never touched it again. It's not like I'm mad or anything or something like that. It's just like, yeah, I watched it with him. I started it with him, and now it feels weird just taking it up again. But I might actually want to watch it again because I know it's a good anime. But I have this like thing where it's just like, ah, I started with someone. I must continue watching it with that someone, even though we are not in that connection anymore. This is why I haven't even watched Cars 3. Because I watched it with my previous coworker, the first and two, and I haven't watched the third one now. Because it was like our thing. She hates mecha. I do actually. I hate mecha. I still have not finished Neon Genesis Evangelion. Watch Takopi's Original Sin. It's messed up. You haven't watched Cars 3? I haven't. I watched like Cars 1 and 2. When was it? 2 years ago. The year before last year. What is Takopi's Original Sin? Evolution Simon was pretty fun to watch. Let's see. What is Tokopi? Tokopi Original Sin. Oh. Oh, it's a taco piece. Taco piece. I've never heard of this one. Okay, I'll bookmark this. This looks interesting. um, Stop the stream. Gotta watch Cars 3. I used to be mad about my cat, but I actually kind of like it now. It's cool. I got back into Neon Evangelion, but I kind of forgot to play it more. Not play it more, but watch it more. Gotta watch Cars. Shoot. It's new. Gurren Lagann starts slow, but going to like Evolution, Kamina, and Simon and Shaw also, they have best boss fight in the end. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've seen like clips of the anime. It looks good. But yeah, we are on our route to escaping here. This is like the final route, the rootiest route of them all. And we found the two number 9 doors. Who was it that went psycho? I think it was Santa. I think it was Santa who like grabbed Juniper. Santa grabbed Juniper and threatened her life with the gun, and it's like, okay, who was it? Ace and Lotus, you come with me. And then he left Junpei, Seven, and Clover alone, and the coffin started knocking, and it was actually Snake. And then we found the big library, and then we were doing like looking for light bulbs or something like that, and then we propped them in and found like some pop-out books, and then we got Sheldrake number 5. Quick recap of the game so far. I'll have two number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, two number 45s, one with cheese, and a large soda. That's too much. I don't get paid for this, John. Santa broke bad. Yeah, hello. Me. No more Xmas. Oh, no. Xmas for life. Little GTA San Andreas reference. Is Sheldrake number 5 anything like Mambo number 5? I hope. I loved Mambo number 5. I've still listened to it. Does it mean I'm old? Why does my controller not control things? Come on. Hello. Okay. My controller sometimes goes like, nah, I'm tired.
Let's go take a look.
Even though it has not worked all day. I worked all day. No, I can't recall even after the explanation. I just recall Santa being crazy or something. Oh my god, you guys don't remember the other timelines? Okay, let's see. How did, okay. So, we were going down. So, you guys know we are on a ship that's sinking, right? We started with Junpei. I blame the Norwegian classes, honestly. It made me be bad at gaming. We started with Junpei. We escape the flooding room with like two suitcases. One is red, one is blue. Then we learn about digital roots. Wouldn't it be crazy if she didn't stream this game for a month? Are they not crazy in all timelines? Not all timelines. Like so here I think this is the room where we went with Lotus, Santa, and Junpei, and Santa was giving us like Clover bookmark, and it's like, oh my god, Junpei, it stands for love, luck, faith, and hope, and those four things I hate. So take this stupid bookmark. And if you don't want a true ending, you have to say no to it. And he's like, oh my god, take that gay shit, Santa. And Santa's like, no, I don't want this gay shit. And then there was something else. I don't remember what exactly, but I think it was something that you had to talk about or something like that, like Alice, Alice or whatever. This one is when you go with seven, ace, and snake. And that's when you get like oh, remember this is the part where they got stuck in a freezer with like Santa and Junpei, and Lotus was outside like, oh my god, I don't care, I don't fucking care if you guys freeze to death. um but yeah, here there was like the music room. Not really a music room, it was just like a living room with a piano, and we had to get like the see-through things. There was also a safe, and Ace stole the number 9 bracelet here. We didn't know that at that time though. uh, in some timeline, they're just that. Yeah, not crazy. I was crazy once. For a sinking ship, it sure is taking forever. Yeah, man. Um, I remember that their numbers were like wrong or something. Yeah, other anime I did enjoy was Goblin Slayer and Reincarnation Slime. Oh, Goblin Slayer, you actually like that one? I'm not too. I did not feel that good about Goblin Slayer. Uh, and they were having discussion about dry ice bombs or whatever. I don't. Yeah. They were having conversation about how cool is dry ice in the freezer while they were freezing to death. And here it was just like bros being bros. Honestly, it was the best route until Ace fucked it up and like stole a bracelet. I didn't really like it. I feel like it only got the interest from its first like episode because it was rather rapey, like rapey as heck. And then it like did some cool fights, but then later on it just kind of became a bit of a harem anime. And then it just like all the characters suddenly became bland and they're like, oh yeah, Goblin Slayer, I'm gonna do unspeakable things to you as long as you lead me, man. She only liked the first episodes for the midnight scene. No. It seemed like it could have some vibes, you know? Like the first episode, I did not like that much. It was just not interesting. Yeah, it gives vibes Berserk anime, but less dramatic. Oh yeah, the harem anime with the dwarf and lizard man. Yeah. I don't even remember the sec. Oh wait, this was the casino. The second room was the casino here. Uh, where we learned how to play baccarat with seven. This is where Ace was being a doof. Then there was some other things happening here with like the hospital room. And then Ace is like, oh my god, I'm gonna stab myself with the syringe to Soparil Beta or something. Beta. Soparil Beta. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna take a snap. Because Juniper was like, oh my god, Ace, we're not gonna leave you behind. Ace. And stuff like that. And Ace is like, fuck that shit, I'm too old for this. And stabbed himself in the arm with Soparil Beta. I'm actually impressed we never went to the snake room where the dead snake copycat was in here. Like, I thought it was like necessary to go through it to get an ending or something. Then there is I don't remember which room it was. This is probably 783. I don't remember which one it was, but you can go with Clover and Lotus, and Clover gets stuck with the a robot in a room, and then you make the robot go like on fire and then you just escape. Well, in the other room, you have to freaking work with a bunch of like coal machines or whatever. You need the coal machines, and Juniper is like, "Oh my god, I'm so sick," and she dies again. Well, not actually dies, but like she faints. Oh wait, no, was it actually? Oh wait, no, this was a ship room. Wait, one of these. One with we were with Clover, Ace. Yeah, Clover and Ace. And then we found Zero in a room, and then there was like the maybe wait no, there was the one room with the gun. You could get the guns there, and then they met up again. Ace was being a dupe if you were in his group, and he was like, "Oh my God, Junpei, why are you talking to Clover alone? I need to prove that you cheated in the slip pulling or whatever." um, Berserk is so much better emo. Actually, I'd say it's not comparable. Even. Hey, Kagami! There's an anime that looks similar with Berserk called Gods. Oh, yo, when's the Sega Dreamcast Berserk stream? I don't know, man. I don't have a Dreamcast. In recap, we had the submarine ending here also, where I think it was just like, um, Junpei ran. I think Junpei found like the number 9 doors, and he wanted to go with someone. He found the number 9 doors with someone, and then they split up looking for the others. Then Junpei comes across Lotus's and Seven's dead bodies. Then he finds like Ace also, I think, and then Santa, and then Juniper near the submarine, and then he like screams, cries, everything, and then he wants to like take Juniper in the submarine and walk away, but then he gets stabbed in the back and then falls in the water. The knife ending was just very basic. It's similar to the submarine ending, but like instead of falling in the water, someone stabs us in the back when we find Lotus and Seven dead. Then there is the safe ending where Clover gets killed in the music room, the normal room with the piano, but in the bathtub. And with her help, we unlock the safe, and we realize Ace is a cunt. Because, like, he was the only one who could have killed Clover and stuff like that. Because he stole the number 9 bracelet in the first locked room. Stuff like that. But then we figure out a way to unlock Snake's coffin with that one. Then there was the axe ending, where if we don't have the Clover bookmark and we don't give it to Clover, she goes axe maniac on us. Oh wait, not the Clover bookmark, but if we don't tell her about not Ace's, but Snake's disfigured, blown up body, and about how, oh, his left arm was so mushy and bloody and meaty all over the wall. And then she's like, wait, what, you make? What did you say? Like his arm is prosthetic, so it couldn't be Snake. And if he doesn't do that, she axes you, and she's like, Snake is dead, and I will kill all of you. But now that she knows it was not Snake's body, she's all happy and doesn't kill us. But now Santa turned on us, and yeah. Oh wait, the save ending is also where we save the Snake, and Snake later on finds out Ace killed Clover, and then Snake just like Ace shoots Snake multiple times, and Snake just does not go down and takes him down in the incinerator. So you know, crazy ending. Truth had gone, truth had gone, truth had gone. Exactly, John. Exactly. Good job. And now Santa went berserk. It low-key kind of funny because the safe ending is like similar to this route. Because in the safe ending, Ace takes Lotus and takes Juniper and someone else with him. Oh yeah, he also stole Clover's and the number 0 bracelet and the number 9 bracelet. So he only needed, I think, Lotus or something. And then all the other boys went to save her. And this time Santa Claus steals Juniper with a gun also. But yeah, here we are. We are here with Ace, Snake, and Clover, trying to get back to Mr. Santa. And yeah,
Okay.
I did also think I mentioned previous times, like a month ago, that Sheldrake is like the basis for the story. God damn it, I just ate, so my throat is weird. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, Sheldrake, Rupert Sheldrake is some dude who wrote a lot of like parascientific books. It's about like morphogenetic fields that they like cover in the game and stuff like that, and other like psychic stuffs.
Sheldrake.
Yeah, Sheldrake.
Have you heard of him?
And yeah,
Sheldrake, I mean.
Snake is in the cult robes.
Lotus told me about him.
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake.
Onyarimpa
He has a rather
returns.
interesting theory. Morphogenetic fields.
Yeah,
which
guys.
relies on the theory of
Morphogenetic
morphic
fields.
resonance.
Get with the memes, because I always use morphogenetic fields, and sadly enough, that's like the thing I can only tell to John, because he's the only one who understands morphogenetic fields. Even people who have played the game and don't and say they are big fans of the game, they don't understand when I say morphogenetic fields, and then I'm like, oh, a slight disappointment in silence means the DNA of the soul. Exactly.
Really? From Lotus, huh?
But like, there's also a simpler word, because like apparently in the DC universe, they also have something similar to the morphogenetic fields, which is called the red. It's just the red. So me and John also use that.
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
She did?
Yeah, what was it?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things.
Thank God for these flashbacks, otherwise you guys would be so lost.
The first is epiphany, and the other is
I hope
danger.
this is gonna boggle your jongles. I, I think that sounded bad. I hope it joggles your memories, okay?
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
He's like, I told her not to tell. That's those not psychological, psychic secrets.
You did? Why?
Well,
People are gonna think you're weird.
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
tell you what?
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Ugh.
He's like, you even know about the experiment? What the fuck, Clover?
Very well, fine.
You
I'll
had
tell you
one
everything.
job, and it was to shut up.
But not here. Let's move to the top floor.
This stream really boggles my jaw. This guy. But this kind does kind of remind me some like sort of a TikTok thing where like people are like, I don't watch TikTok. I don't even have TikTok. I just watch people react to TikTok and like complain about TikTok. It's like men like being like, you can't pass this test, woman, and then they shut up, and the woman keeps talking, like asking questions like, what's up, blah 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 blah, and then they're like, see, my point is proven, women don't know how to be silent. It's like excuse me.
I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet.
She's just like
and
me
why
for
I
real.
made sure Clover did as well. To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice. He didn't walk up and tell me, of course.
He told him in Braille.
He gave me a message engraved on a card.
Actually, I was so shook after that. I was in the bus, or trolley bus. Just the bus is waiting. The trolley bus is waiting at the red light, and there's like the zebra crossroad. And there's this lady just kind of like walking a bit like a zombie. Her head is like thrown back, and she's like kind of like pulling her legs along. And I'm like, is she okay? And then I realized that her like hat is on her eyes, like fully on her eyes, because it's like going over her nose a bit. And I'm like, is she okay? Like, she's crossing over, not seeing anything, and I'm like, how has she not gotten hurt yet? Like what's happening here? Because I could also see that she's like rambling to herself with her like head thrown back up, and I'm like, what is this? Because like she's also crossing a busy road, but like at least it was the red light so she could pass. So I'm like, what the fuck? Oh no, she's doing the bird box challenge and she has earpods in. She's ascending, maybe.
That's a braille card.
And the funny thing is, now I feel like I freaking imagined her, because I was like keeping an eye on her, like from one side, and the bus goes forward, so I don't see her. I look through the other window, and I don't see her anywhere. So I'm like, did I imagine this person, or I don't know, did she just like go psychic and disappear somewhere? Maybe that would be the actions of someone who has lived many, many years, many hundreds of years, and just like, boop. I don't know. I don't know, man. I was so freaked out.
It looks just like the one you showed us earlier.
Maybe she became Sonic and ran away.
So you
Maybe
had
I
two
just
cards.
did not spot her.
No, only one.
Huh? What do you mean?
Ah, Junpei is so naive.
I thought that card just had some rules for the Nonary game on it.
This Junpei, he's so naive. Lam is seeing things from working too much. Honestly, the first 3 days of my work time have been awful. Not because like of my coworkers or anything. My coworkers are wonderful. They're adorable and lovely. I love them all. And they're so nice, even though I'm so fucking awkward. And I'm embarrassed at how awkward I am. But they still welcome me with open arms. And I'm just like there awkwardly like, oh, hello, I'm Plum. I'm new here. I've not spoken to you before. And then I called someone a different name today, but it was only because I was convinced that let's say Maria was in that seat, but actually she was on at the seat at the other side of that lady, and like, oh, it's not Maria, it's not Maria. But no, she didn't take it too badly. I think methinks I don't know, because apparently like. Let's say we have 3 Marias, okay? So I'm like, oh my god. They're not, it's not their actual real names, but it's like 3 Marias. And I'm like, oh my god. And then we, let's say, we have multiple people. There's like also not Maria, Shadow the Hedgehog. Honestly, I'm gonna say it like this. There is 2, let's say 3, wait, 3? Was it 4? I think it's actually... 1, 2, 3. It's actually 4 Marias. We have 4 Marias, and we actually have 2 Flams, but the other Flam is on pregnancy leave. And then we have like 2 Peters, and it's like so hard for me to understand which Peter is which, because like one Peter has like a little cute nickname, and while the other one is referred by the last name, and I'm like, which one is which? And then I was asking my manager on Monday, like, which one is which in presentations when you say like, oh, little Petery, or like I don't know his last name, and she's like, oh, the one with the glasses, and I'm like, both of them have glasses. What do you mean? Beater. At the same time, we'll start addressing all the males as Daves and all the females as Debbies.
Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read you.
It's actually kind of funny because like most of my current unit is ladies, and there's like 4 ladies who took their pregnancy leaves one by one. Pretty much like each took a pregnancy leave start like at 1 month, the next one took another pregnancy leave the next month, and so on, so on. And I'm like, damn.
However,
But apparently it's nothing new in their unit, obviously, since most of it's ladies. Like, I think 3 guys only. Like, 3 guys I've seen.
they were not the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say there was something I couldn't read.
And that was?
But yeah, pretty much the reason I've had a little bit of a hard time at work these first 3 days is because I'm a woman. A woman must suffer once a month from the red rivers of hell. And the worst thing is I forgot to bring painkillers on Monday, but I still didn't know that they would start flowing. And you know, it just happens, and my screen is turning magenta again. God damn it, I really need a new power cable. Like, John had googled this thing for me, and he said that Google says you need a power cable. Even though, like, it only, like, fixes itself when I wiggle the, adapter for the screen to PC. Do they both look like Peter Griffin? No, they don't, actually. They do have glasses, but they don't look like Peter Griffin.
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator. It's a threat on our lives.
Oh. Well, what
Who
about
cares?
Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Oh.
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you. That girl.
She likes danger.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing
Actually,
was just a bluff.
how very inclusive for Zero to have a braille printer for this, for his thread. Exactly, that's true. But also, Americans in my chat, I call upon D or whatever. Do you guys wash your chicken? Like, do you wash your raw chicken? Because you're scared you're gonna get salmonellas otherwise? Like, that. I've been watching some video compilations of Americans being surprised by Europe, and one of the things they're like, oh, they don't wash their chicken. Oh my god, how do they not have salmonella? Wait, yes, you wash your chicken with soap and water? Like, what? Why? What did they do to your chicken? I have never washed my chicken with water or soap. Hello, San. How are you? Do you also wash your chicken? Your raw chicken? Like, why would you guys wash your chicken? You just cook out the bacteria. You cook out the salmonella, don't you? Is this like common practice to wash your chickens? Do you rinse your veggies? Yes, but because they were found in the ground. And yeah, you might eat them raw. So that's why I rinse my veggies. Veggies. Same thing? What do you mean? I don't think it's the same thing. The what? Who the heck starts a conversation like that? Just tune in. Chickens live in the ground. Do they, help me? They live on the ground. What do you mean, sign? This is a normal question. I just want to know if Americans wash their chickens. All good so far, Plum. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm just a bit tired and sleepy, but that's all. But yeah, so Void, pitch in. Do you also wash your chicken with water? Do I count as I wash my chicken? You wash your chicken? You also wash your chicken? Maybe Europeans are crazy then. Wait. Now I gotta Google. Why do people wash chicken? People wash chicken primarily due to habit or a belief that it removes bacteria, but health authorities advise against it as it can increase the risk of foodborne illness by spreading bacteria around the kitchen. So, apparently it's like a belief or something. You know, guys, America may not be doing something right here. Well, I rinse it, I guess. Americans in what sense? From the US or the geographical sense? I guess people who are from the US and the geographical sense, maybe? Dude, she's gonna stretch this game out so she can end it in part 999. How did you know, John? How did you know? It's food safety issue. Freaking genius. Ooh, that makes sense. But Google says that it can like increase the like spread of bacteria. Well, no clue. I'm not American. Ah, okay, fine, nice. Do you not clean your surface after dealing with ramen? Of course I do. Of course I do. But are you gonna clean the whole kitchen, the whole sink after dealing with the meat? Well, to be fair, I also clean the meat. Not meat, but the sink after having meat stuff in the sink, cause like, see, same thing. This guy, but like you only clean the meat stuff after because like that stuff got touched by raw meat. But if you cook the meat unwashed, it's safe, right? Like interesting. Like there's been a lot of things Americans were shook it over the European stuff, but like I still don't believe it. Though to be fair, do you guys agree that making fun of American who was washing raw meat with water and soap is fine? Like the soap aspect is crazy, right? I was not just making fun of someone because they were like following the American belief of wash your chicken with water and soap. Do you cook your meat all bloody? Yeah? Is it bad? Well, I'm going for 999 streams. Yeah, you gotta get the combo with the 999.
She's prancing around downstairs, happy as a clam now that you're back.
Like, well, it depends on purpose, but using soaps, dear God, the blood affects flavor. Oh, does it? Oh yeah, no soap. Okay. Because I knew one American who actually like used soap on all meats. Do you guys wash like all meats or just chicken? Like ground meat. Would you wash ground meat?
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you.
Because like, what? Do we wash a peeled banana with soap too? Ground meat, no. Why not ground meat then? Because like the ground meat I get, it's all bloody. They have like the blood absorbing pads in the like packages. Would you wash people meat? That's different meat, okay? Human meat I prefer to be washed, okay? I only ever cooked chicken. Oh,
I've decided
okay.
to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is zero is very high.
US proceeds to wash bread? I hope not. Like, I guess they wash bread with milk. Maybe? Do they use bread with milk? Oh, sorry. Ah.
I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment.
Oh yeah, people, Santa is zero.
And at any
Is that
rate, even if
is
you
what
were,
they figured
I
out
very
with the
much doubt
wrong
he would kill us.
bracelets.
Why?
Clover told me about the four-leaf clover, about the words.
About the words that Santa thought was too gay.
If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Wait, does not Japanese wash their chicken really? I guess so. Wait, what cultures washes chicken? What cultures wash their chickens? Many cultures around the world wash chicken before cooking, including some in the Caribbean, Southeast Asia, and South Asia. The practice is also common in some African and Latin American communities, while some cultures wash chicken for cultural reasons, others do it to remove odors, sliminess, and potential contaminants from raw meat. Why is USA not mentioned? Freaking AI overview, you're shitty. This is done to treat high levels of bacteria, a symptom of poor hygiene and low animal welfare conditions not allowed in UK farming. The practice of chlorine washing chicken is banned in the UK, but it is common practice in the US poultry industry. Okay. Chlorine? You guys wash your chicken in chlorine? Isn't that kinda crazy? Yeah, I just cook it. Latin American method mentioned. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I boil chicken to make sure it doesn't have disease. Europeans are the weird ones. Never. Japanese also weird. Never.
Hey, Snake?
Mm-mm. On the boil part. Yeah.
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment.
Yeah.
Unravel your trauma.
How much do you know?
Clover told me about...
I see.
Actually, I have not even read a news article in Norwegian anytime recently. And it's kind of bad because I should probably like read news articles daily in Norwegian to strengthen my Norwegian. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose it. Though I do remember some struggle phrases I had in Norwegian. There was like å lage en storm I et vannglass, which is like to make a storm in a glass of water. That's like an idiom. Um, I kept forgetting går glipp av, which is to miss out on an opportunity or something. There are those forgetful people in Japan who talk about relationships with tentacles when I went to visit Japan. I find that bizarre. Oh, oh, really? There's nothing weird. Um, Next spam is gonna be like, do Americans actually choke chickens? Isn't that cruelty? Wait, you guys choke chickens? Like, yeah, that's animal cruelty. You're meant to like chop down off their heads and let them like run around the yard. That's the true animal freedom, you know? It actually kind of made me laugh that in ninth grade or like eighth grade, when I was like 15 years old or something, we had like an article in our English workbook about like how people chop off chickens' heads and then they're just running around the like farm or whatever headless. And I was like dying at school, and my mom was like, "Oh, that's in your workbook. What the fuck?" And I'm like, "No, this is fun."
The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior.
Oh,
How
that
the
sounds
experiments
familiar.
had taken place
Yeah.
simultaneously at 2 locations.
Who are you
one
calling an
being the ship
idiom?
and the
I
other
am
being a
calling
building
you
in
an
Nevada.
idiom.
And the girl
Nevada.
that died during the experiment.
The girl that died.
She told you all that, did she? At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine
Is who did this and why, right?
Ah, I'm so dizzy.
yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
There was a story about a guy who kept a headless chicken alive. How did he manage that? Was he like did he just keep transfusing blood into it? Or did he just stop the bleeding? Does the chicken only need the heart? What's going on?
Yes. The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. The boss is Ace, remember guys? It's Hongo something something.
There were 4 of them running the show.
Hongo with the prosopagnasias. Is already a cruelty when kill animal to survive. Also try a recipe about choke chicken. Was actually very good. I was told a story where someone hypnotized a chicken. What did they do with the hypnotized chicken, Kagami? Tell me more. Apparently it happened in like the 1920s. Oh, okay, let's check. So, man who kept a headless chicken alive. Mm-mm-mm. It hatched in 1945 and died in 1947. Um, let's see. Mike the Headless Chicken. Oh, was a male Vyandata chicken that lived for 18 months after he was beheaded, surviving because most of his brain stem remained intact, and a blood clot prevented him from bleeding to death. After the beheading, Mike achieved national fame. He died in March 1947 in his hometown Fruita, Colorado. An annual Mike the Headless Chicken Day is held in May. Mike has the record for the longest surviving chicken without a head in Guinness World Records. Um, mm-mm. um, Legacy events held include the 5K run like a headless chicken race, egg toss, pin the head on the chicken. That's I don't know why that's kind of insulting to the headless chicken. The chicken clock off and chicken bingo, and which chicken droppings on a numbered grid choose the numbers. Mike the Headless Chicken was an inspiration for the poultry-themed comedy punk band Radioactive Chicken Head, serving as the subject of their 208 song Headless Mike, for which a music video was filmed. That the band also featured a headless Mike puppet, which frequently used in their live shows. Okay, I didn't know that. That's a thing. Oh, let me check about the hypnotized chicken also. Hypnotized chicken. Chicken hypnotism. A chicken can be hypnotized or put in a trance with its head down near the ground by drawing a line along the ground with a stick or a finger, starting at the beak and extending straight outward in front of the chicken. If the chicken is hypnotized in this manner, it will continue to stare at the line and remain immobile for as long as 30 minutes. Other methods of inducing this state are also known. Ethologists refer to the state as tonic immobility, a natural state of semi-paralysis that some animals enter when presented with a threat. An early reference for this phenomenon was described in 1646 in Ars Magna Lucis et Umbrae by Athanasius Kircher. Goodness. We should stop messing around with chickens, okay? This man I know told me he went to see someone he knew, and there was a chicken on the roof of a chicken coop with his head hanging down on the side. He was told it was hypnotized. What the heck? This chicken thing is so messed up. Yeah, my mom's dad had a goose that could herd crows. We didn't make an event out of it. Literally, literally, Void. I feel like it's like the most American thing. I didn't think this would actually happen in real life. But I wouldn't be surprised seeing it in an American movie.
Gentaro Hongo.
Gentaro Hongo. That's Ace. That's freaking Ace.
Nagisa Nijisaki.
That's the fake. Oh wait, let's not talk.
Kubota.
This guy.
Kagachika Musashido.
Very long Japanesey names.
Hongo was the CEO of Cradle
The most American
Pharmaceuticals.
thing. America, hold my beer.
Nijisaki was his right-hand man and did the lion's share of the planning.
Oh yeah, guys. Not sure. What would you want to see for the 12-hour stream? Mortal Shell or Elden Ring? I might do one of those games while also intermissioning with smaller games here and there. Because I'm like, Expedition 33 is kind of a bit too big for my wallet currently, so I'll probably get that another time. But Elden Ring and Mortal Shell are in my library, so it's easier. I also think it's cruel for people to boil lobsters alive to eat them, but no one says that this is animal cruelty. Actually, that's also something I've been thinking about Kakator since I was young. I used to ask my parents all the time, why did they boil them alive? Can you stream entirely of the Lord of the Rings extended editions for 12 hours? I'm gonna get banned. for
who
copyright.
also led the company's
And it's not
research
gonna
and
be like
development division.
Russia getting bullied, you know? And like getting copyrighted for everything. I read a story where a Western outlaw died and his body was turned into traveling show expedition at one point. What? They like kept the
Musashido was their
body?
majority
What is
stockholder.
that box? Is that your Genshin Impact sensor? Where's the box? Doko desu ka? Where's the box? I don't. There's the box. This is why I need my manager to manage me. Okay, should be fine now. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Elden Ring sounds interesting. What was the other game? Mortal Shell. It's another Dark Souls-like, but it's shorter than Elden Ring. Like way, 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 way shorter than Elden Ring.
It was these 4 people who planned the initial experiment. Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, and Nijisaki put it all together.
So Ace decided it. Number 3 in the picture. Put it all together.
Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
Kubota is the guy in the lab coat. And Musashido is the rich man. He's the monopoly man. Alright, apparently they just dropped a huge chunk of lore of Genshin Impact. No idea, but the narration seems... Yeah, I watched it this morning! And I linked it to John and he never responded to me today and I'm like, wow, okay, Mr. Busy Man, he can't even watch a video I sent him. But yeah, they revealed some the goddesses, the shades, whatever. I loved it. It was so cool. I liked it. It was a really nice video, animated video. I really liked the designs of the shades. And I also liked how they introduced Rina Dottir. I was very hyped, very excited. I also got the Skirk's weapon. The one character I pulled on stream, I got her weapon in the end. Some of us are actually working at work, thank you. I'm also working! I literally like stayed after work yesterday to finish my work. Cause like freaking Swedish people sent in wait, were they Swedish? No, these were like 3 different types of payments. They were like Danish crowns, Swedish crowns, and euros. And it's like I couldn't like process the Danish crowns anymore because they have a cutoff time at like 5. Yeah, it was 5. No, 4:45 or something. And then I could only process the euros and the Sverige kronor, but there were like so many, and it was like only 45 minutes left on the clock, so I had to process like 11 payments on my second day. And then there was another one that came in with like 7 payments or something last moment, and one of my like let's say QA people for that day were like, maybe you need some help. And I was like, I want to do it myself, but I get it. I'm a newbie. I'm a rookie, and they don't want to keep me after like hours, you know? And at the last moment, I even got another case, which was like an interesting case. Well, not too interesting to like the people who are used to it. It was interesting to me because I hadn't like covered it. And it was just like unblocking an account, taking out the money to another money account, and then blocking the account, and and like my teacher for the day is like, oh, like you can go home and I can take over this, and I'm like, nah, I wanna sit through this, I wanna see this. Did you know they're going to make a game about the War of the Worlds movie? It's going to be released on Steam. Ooh, I didn't hear about that. Swedish people, shake my head. Actually, guys, I can never get away from the Italians. Because sometimes I open up the payment I'm gonna process, and it's coming from Italy. And I've dealt with these banks before from my previous job, and I'm like, oh my god, I remember this. I remember this bank. And it's multiple banks, and I'm like, oh my god. Because like I just look at the logo and I'm like, oh my god, it's the Italian bank, isn't it? And they're like, wow, how did you know? I'm like, I worked with these before. I have trauma.
Huh, so it's Hongo,
Mamma mia!
Nijisaki, Kubota, Musashido.
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale.
And the funny thing is, like the old-timey ancient application we use at my current bank is created by one of the old banks, the Italian banks that I like worked with in my previous job, and I'm like, of course I can never escape Italy. Italy is in my blood. Every time I eat pasta, it's in my blood.
To that end, they
And I eat
organized
pasta
a
a lot.
top-secret team to assist them with their research.
And I say ciao. So I'm very much Italian.
All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin the project. They named it the Nonary Project.
Like, what the wee boonies?
The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will.
I wonder how did they get together for this project? It's like one dude with an idea and the other guys were in a bar and they're like, yeah, I have the money, I have the brains, and I have communication skills. and Ace is there like, yeah, I have prosopagnosia, and everyone's like, nobody asked. They tried to make one version with VR, another without VR and Steam. That's what they say. Oh, Flam, do you snap spaghetti to get back at the Italians? No, I don't snap spaghetti because it's a crime. I should snap my spaghettis to make Italians angry, but it's a sin, and I am not a sinner. It's going to be like Subnautica, but instead ocean. It's about alien invasion or Earth trying to survive. Ah, that sounds cool. Though Subnautica was not really my type of game. It's like one of those inventory management games, and I'm like,
The
yamete
vessel, I
kudasai.
suppose you could say.
Guys
For
probably
this
get together
control
to drink some
was the
beers and plan a
morphogenetic
project that even literally it's like always like, bros, I have a vision, and they're like, yeah bro, we're gonna support you, and then they support too far and they're like, oh shit, we're kind of too deep in this, aren't we?
Huh.
Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize?
Not the glycerin crystallizing
Why
again.
did the crystal
Dutch
structure
has a
of the
plan.
EDT
Man, been a
undergo
while
a
since I
sudden
had
change?
spaghetti. Actually, me too. I only have like I've actually not even had tagliatella or fettuccine. I've only get I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but fusilli, like the spiral ones. I forgot what the normal like little tubes, like they go like whoop whoop. I don't know how to express it. It just goes like a U. I'm just drawing the shape with my head. Sup, Freeman? How is it? Sup, little lobster and Catu? Sup, what's up? How's your very exotic stories going along, Freeman? Dutch has a plan. Dutch always has a plan. They apparently do. Talking about the Dutch. I have Formula One stuff to talk about, even though nobody's gonna understand it. But macaroni. It's not macaroni. That's Americanism. I just woke up. LMAO. Oh, that's nice. Good morning, Freeman. Unless it's John Marston. Okay. There's some rumors that Max Verstappen is maybe gonna go to Mercedes, but I don't know. Those are just rumors. But the actual hot tea about Max Verstappen's Red Bull team is they finally fired Mr. Horny Man. His name was, what was his name? I know it was Horner, but I just call him Horny because he pretty much got in a lot of trouble for being horny last year. Like, his how to say, his disappointing PP pics got leaked on the internet, and he's not so how to say, he was not being a Rizzler in the text messages I saw. It, like, I'll be honest, it's very much simple man into woman kind of text, like it's a typical stuff. And like when you don't have feelings or anything like involved in the like a relationship, you're like, ew, cringe. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people would find those kinds of texts between themselves and they're like someone they like. And it's cringe. It's all cringe. It was so cringe. And the funny thing is, some of my friends said that his pee looked like a thumb, and they're like, "What is that? Is that a thumb?" And I'm like, "Apparently, it's Mr. Horny's dick." How's that? Oh, nice, son. She's doing good. She's doing good. She's B2 level Norwegian, supposedly. I don't feel like it. Or Jim Milton, Dutch East Indian Company. Agreed. What do you mean disappointing? Indonesians in chubby like. It's you know it was honestly for a man of status I feel like he could have gotten a photographer to take like how to say what's the word appealing way to present the scepter, you know, because like the picture he sent to this lady trying to raise her up was hecking blurry, like through not through, but there was like some sort of mist involved. I feel like it was like foggy, and it was like a very like shaky picture, you know. And it's like, is that a peepee or is it a thumb? Nobody knows, man. I've been playing lots of Fire Emblem 3 houses recently. I'm already hitting endgame. Nice. No, which house did you choose? I don't know anything about the houses. I just know there's 3 houses, and one house specifically has a bunch of hotties, or so I heard. Well, the man should have used Instagram filters on his D. Yeah, exactly. You could try to complete Mortal Shell in a 12-hour stream. Yeah, that's true also. I could definitely attempt that.
Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation? Experiments
Elden
with
Ring
humans
might be too
produce
long
the
for
same
12 hours. I don't know.
results.
Yeah, that's also true. Mortal Shell would be more manageable. If not, I would just need a follow-up stream. It's the only house I've played. I'm playing. Ah, Blue Lion House. Let's check the characters. Are they hot or not? Flam approved or not? Blue Lion House. 3 houses. Characters. It has Dimitri. He's kind of cute. Wait, wait. Freeman, they have a Mercedes in there. They have a Mercedes. I didn't know 3 houses had a Mercedes. And she has like the dead mom hairstyle. Like the not ponytail, but I guess ponytail over the shoulder in the front. She has like the dead mother ponytail. Interesting. I'm crashing out. We've been on the same conversation for 30 minutes. What do you mean? Okay, John, fine. I'm
The
gonna
more
get
people
you
who
more
knew the answer to a
progress.
question, the more there were who
Speedrun
could
Elden
answer
Ring. If you
correctly
like
without having
tactical
seen the
games, I
problem
recommend Full
before.
Spectrum Warrior, Command, XCOM. I've played some XCOM. That was fun. Can the plan speedrun even ring? I mean, if you have a plan, you can probably get through the game pretty fast. Yeah, yep. Mercedes is one of my best magic units. Damn, didn't
Why
know
is that?
Mercedes
How could
packed
it
a
happen?
punch with magic.
The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored
If
in
you
a
like
field
first-person shooter
invisible to the
games, I
naked eye.
recommend Medal Honor, Call of Duty Old Generation, Battlefield, Homefront, First Game, Far Cry 2 and 3. I've actually been curious about trying, what was it, Black Ops? Swart Ops? Yeah, Black Ops.
And through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer.
I'm not too shooty. I'm only Resident Evil
That's
shooty.
essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
But that's just a theory.
Okay, John. Flam only likes roguelikes and card games. Alamy, don't lie. Don't lie. Those are my hated genres. I recommend trying to play Medal Honor European Assault. Are they assaulting Europeans? She's a healer LMAO and she saved my ass one too many times.
Can't bring
Damn!
yourself to believe it.
I didn't know Mercedes had that power.
Yeah.
Who's a peon? Who's a peon? What do you
Let's
mean?
say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it.
That happens a lot.
Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder.
If you like to play Soviet Union try Call of Duty Finest Hour. Oh my god, no. European. What the fuck? John!
They believe the
Halo,
devil exists.
Halo,
Whether or
Halo.
not he does is immaterial.
You know what else has halos? Formula One cars.
So what matters here is that Hong
I think it's usually the Europeans doing the salting. Yeah! That's what I thought.
That's right.
But I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
Yes.
We're gonna get
So
progress.
how are they
I'm
going to do
sorry,
that with a
John.
morphogenetic field?
Don't ban me from my own stream
I'll
for
keep it
being a
simple.
yapathon.
Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a
Pianist,
certain problem.
but pronounced the weirdest way. Peen. Alright, I'm gonna quiet myself now so I can wake up a little bit more with a monster. Sure thing. Put on some skillet monster as you drink a monster. European cars come pre-installed with Halo. Yeah! Isn't that cool, Alamy? Hey, Call of Duty Finest Hour really earned remaster. I kind of like more Second World War games instead Third War. Oh, okay.
The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now.
Can you guys do a handstand? I sure fucking can. My
Tomorrow,
arms
the
are
chances
gonna
of you doing
snap
a
in
handstand
half.
would be higher,
Hold up,
even
which
if you had
Halo
heard
though?
nothing of this hypothetical mass
I don't
handstand.
know. It's all the Halos, okay? It's all the Halos. Other games I did enjoy playing was Brother in Arms. Brother in Arms. Let's see. Broza in Arms. Ooh. Ah, okay, this one. PS2, PS3. Oh, I think I've seen it in my game store as a PS3 game.
Mankind's thought process and
Bungie
actions are all
Saga.
part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you
Brother
follow
in
so
Arms
far?
sounds gay. I'm in. Same. The 343i, I'll leave it to Flam discretion.
Yeah.
Thank you. Signed, thank you.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would happen? If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well.
Would they? Guys, if I did a handstand and I broke my arms because my arms are noodle arms, would you also do a handstand? Would you also do a handstand and just be like, huh, Flan broke her arms, but it's so easy for me. What a loser.
Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
I am now playing more Mercenary Students Saboteur. I really enjoy both games. I want to replay Titanfall campaign soon. Damn, all these shooters in my stream chat.
Come on, there's no way.
I've actually been having a bit of wish to replay Resident Evil 7
I'm not done.
because I remember I liked the game. It was like the first game I played on my Super Gamer PC.
Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person. This is an
Saboteur
ordinary
is like
person.
mixed Assassin's
Let's
Creed,
say
Hitman,
he
and
does a
GTA. I
handstand.
kind of like it. Oh, okay. Wouldn't have thought Saboteur would be like a shooty game. Titanfall. Does anyone play Apex? Is it good? I miss a good movement shooter. Oh. I've
What
not
if there
actually
was
heard that
someone
many
who
people
could
playing
grab
Apex
the
these
resonant
days.
event he created by doing that,
Though I've
and
not
use it to make
been
other people do handstands?
in that circle anymore. What about Outlast? It's like Resident Evil. It's not. You don't have a weapon to protect yourself. Outlast is just like get groomed by half-naked or naked men, and they just toss you around and hit you. Well, in Resident Evil, you get attacked by black humanoids, and you shoot them. And if you don't get bullets, you just run. You could fulfill George's last wish if you play Resident Evil 7 on Madhouse difficulty. Nah. That's too Madhouse for me. But maybe Maybe. Huh. I'm a Halo and TF2 sleeper agent. I'm not big on shooters, but Titanfall is just special. I don't know. Oh,
What would happen then?
why do you like it, Void? What brings you to it? I wonder.
A person who has the power to write to the field, and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver.
Transmitter and receiver.
What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver.
I feel like I'm gonna have to make like a compilation video of Zero Escape 999 so people can remember the plot. So for when I play Virtue's Last Reward, which is the second game. Otherwise, people are gonna be like, huh? Why did we talk about this in the first game?
And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish. That's what you're saying.
I like to run and jump around like an ape. that's you know, that's good, you know, that's valid. I like Titanfall 2 campaign. Ooh. There's a lot of great games for all generations. I really enjoy more categories PS2 and Xbox 360 games like Splinter Cell, God of War, Sniper Elite 1, GTA San Andreas, Beyond Two Souls, LA Noire. I bought Beyond Two Souls recently on Steam, so I'm probably gonna stream that also eventually. And I have the God of War trilogy on PS3. I just need a capture card, and I'm gonna stream those games too. As soon as I get it, I think. Also, true crimes like New York. Ooh, that's nice.
Yes.
Up,
Close enough,
up,
at least.
and trophy.
Come on, that's just crazy.
Just crazy talk.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first.
How do we test it?
At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment. That
cool.
was how the Nonary project began. By the way, Junpei, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
Gansfeld
Yeah, that was
experiment?
an experiment in telepathy, right? You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what they see.
Makes sense, honestly, because like the PS5 games get put on Steam anyways, right? Now? I'm not sure. Are there any like PS5 exclusives? And like I find it crazy that people even bought like Nintendo Switch like 2 because it only has like that Mario Kart or whatever, and I'm like, you're really buying that game console just for Mario? Where are all the chars in this such nerds? I don't know, Void. Maybe it's because Flamel is also a nerd and she loves all these nerds. I love all these nerds.
Interesting. I'm impressed. Yes, that is exactly correct.
I wish I had more people like this in my life. Otherwise, it's just me and John just pulling out the most randomest shit sometimes.
So,
But
why
to
did
be
you bring
fair,
up the
Mario
Gansfeld
Kart World
experiment?
looks good. Okay, but like, is it worth? I don't know how much was Switch 2 in Latvian. It was probably like 600, 700 euros, and I'm like, I'm not paying that for Mario Kart because then you're gonna have to also add more like 70, 60 euros on top. I prefer Saudo Kart. That's true. Saudo Kart is still in
It
my
was
heart.
used to screen subjects for the Nonary project.
There's a version Mario Kart about Star Wars in PS2. Did you know that? I did not know that. Dang. I refuse to buy any consoles. I have my Xbox 360 Xbox 360, and that is the last console ever for me. $80 for games is stupid. Yeah, it
The
is
hospital
stupid.
in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret.
Gosh darn. Visiting children
Some
seeking.
of them, he found, had potential.
Hongo, please stop diddling the kids. I meant kids. I said kids because children and kids. One game, I don't know why. I bought a PS5 with no games to buy.
He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered.
Like, how did he know they had the power to access the field? Worst thing, most games for PS5 are remastered from PS4. Doesn't make sense. Most enjoyable games I did like was Wukong. Oh, okay. I haven't played Wukong yet. I plan on playing it in the future after I finish some bigger games I own. Plan could pirate games for the 12-hour stream. I'm not gonna be a pirate. Oh, actually, I recently reached 701 games on Steam. Yay! Like, imagine so many games I've not played. Didn't they announce a PS6 too? What? No, they can't have announced a PS6. Did that way too fast?
Taken, for 18 children total. For reasons that were not fully understood.
Imagine making a master game for PS4 for PS5 and making price higher. Yeah, they kind of do that, don't they? They also did that with Lollipop Chainsaw, right? I'm probably gonna buy it on Steam, but it's actually at a reasonable price because I know it recently was on a sale for like 25 euros.
They were split perfectly. As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting. They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert. The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A.
Let's go, Wukong themes in the future. Yay! Yeah!
Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic.
Interesting, the Oblivion remaster was actually cheaper than the original games. Really? Damn! Didn't know that.
There are 2 things that can increase one's resonance with the fields. The first is epiphany. The other is danger.
We already heard this before, Snake.
Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it
I hate modern remasters. Not enough time has passed. Like, what changes in TLOU remaster? What's TLU? Rare Todd Howard W. Only games I did like was Wukong, Death Stranding 2, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I am not sure what's the game for PS4. The Last of Us. Ah, The Last of Us remaster. Yeah, that's actually true. Like, the only good thing about The Last of Us remaster is the fact that I can play it on Steam and stream it. And that I don't have to get the PS3 version. But like, I also don't get it why they don't port the old games on on Steam or something. Because like, yeah, they could have just like ported the old games on Steam. Because I would have still bought Lollipop Chainsaw if it was like the old version. But then they just made a new version, a remaster. Oblivion Re is pretty good though, from what I've seen. Yeah, the clips seem good. For a game called The Last of Us, they sure is a lot of them. Actually, on Europe was more expensive than original version. Original was 6 euros, remaster was 50 euros. Damn, hot take. Video games are bad. They rot your brain and make you commit violence in real life. Taro. That's why I'm such a violent woman.
What is meant by epiphany. The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted. Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access. That's where Hongo came in.
My rice is done. Let's go.
They set up a number of puzzles across the giant.
I had rice today and yesterday, and I'm gonna have rice tomorrow lunch, and I had rice this lunch too. I cook for when I stream the day before. I just cook for 2 days, so I have food for 2 days. Otherwise, I don't have time to make dinner or lunch. That's why Flam kidnaps her coworkers and puts them in a slowly sinking ship. I wish I had the money to do that. That would be fun. And I would drug myself and delete my memories just so I could forget that I did that and put myself on the ship and be like the big mystery unravel.
Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger. He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the Nonary game as the ship sunk. By forcing the children into a life-or-death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields.
Wait, are you Ace? No. I wish I had the money Ace had.
The children
But
from
no.
Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment.
I'm just Plum. I'm not gonna kidnap anyone. I'm not gonna make them play killing games because I don't have money. If I had money, though, that'd be a different thing. What is bro yapping about? Experiments? So Ace thought there was this thing, you know, if he wants to see if like two people who have who are siblings, let's say, because it's a close connection, if they can tap in the field, in this like morphogenetic field, to send transmit messages between them, like information. So he believed there were two important things: epiphany and the danger. So he put one group of the siblings on the ship that's sinking, just like we are right now, and the other group was put in a safe house with like puzzles and information to help the other group succeed. So yeah, Ace is crazy.
Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the gigantic exactly. Every detail was exactly the same. Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A. If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, then the gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown.
This guy was too believing into pseudoscience, honestly.
Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely? It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule.
Wait, what did I say? This sounds like a rehearsal. Nathan Fielder did a TV show about rehearsals, and it was kind of crazy. Social experiment. Oh, social experiment. And people are still talking about it. Was it real? Was it fake? Where is the reality? And where does the fakeness border each other? What? Yeah.
All of the equipment, the instruments, everything. All of it identical.
I think it's more just to help in case something happens.
Everything was just like the real Apollo 13.
There, NASA. What kind of question is that?
NASA
Exactly.
was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule. That was how they were able to return safely. It was the same with the gigantic and Building Q.
Wait, you enjoyed Mass Effect? What was it called? I think people didn't enjoy that one, like the usual, like typical Mass Effect fans. What was it? Mass Effect Andromeda or something like that? Andromeda. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, I heard people were not happy with that one, but to be fair, I tried playing Mass Effect 1, I didn't like it that much. I enjoy more Mass Effect 1 and 3. He's saying the moon landing was staged. Okay.
The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found and transmit what they learned through the fields.
Through the field.
The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Mass Effect Andromeda, my friend, is a fan franchise. They say is worst game of franchise. Yeah, that's what I've heard. For me, I don't like Mass Effect also on like a personal BS, because I love Dragon Age Origins. And like EA always favored Mass Effect very openly, even though Dragon Age Origins was like a really big success for them, and they kind of like fumbled on the Dragon Age Origins success, and they pushed in Mass Effect, and then they also failed at that like community. So I'm like, EA really fucked up with that shit.
Huh.
Hey,
I like more
Junpei,
Dragon
Snake,
Age Origins and
how much
2.
longer you two gonna sit around
Oh,
those bony asses?
yeah, Dragon Age Origins 1 is my favorite. Well, Dragon Age Origins, my favorite.
Get down here already!
He's
How
right.
dare you insult our bony asses?
Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time. We need to get out of here and soon.
Talking about bony asses, I should get back into squatting. I gotta train those legs.
Hold it. There's one more thing I want to ask you.
Oh?
Hmm?
Are
Not
you
yet.
sure that there were 18 kids?
If Dragon Age Origins is so good, then why is there no Dragon Age Origins 2? Because Dragon Age Origins is the main first game and you get 6 origins depending on the race and class you choose.
Why?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Oh, yes. That was what they said on the news, wasn't it? Yes, I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted and used in Hongo's experiment. After all, you couldn't exactly play a Nonary game with any less, could
Dragon
you?
Age Origins 2 is called Dragon Age 2 with Hawk. Yeah, exactly, Kakadori. You get it.
Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Yes, I am. There were 2 more children.
They were orphans, probably.
However, they had no relatives
Yeah.
that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing. They were brother and sister, like Clover and I. The brother's name was Aoi.
Owie.
The sister's name was... Her name was...
Her name was...
Her name was Akane. That was
Akane.
the girl who died.
Nani. Isn't that Juniper's name?
Died 9 years ago? Then, who is June?
Who is this imposter who's faking to be my future wife?
No. That's impossible. It can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely.
Well, to be fair, Akane is kind of rare in America, and I'm pretty sure they're in America. They just changed character and story and same events follow Ostagar and defeat Archdemon. They just make game about what happened about NPC ladder. Yeah, that's true.
So they share a name. A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean anything. It was someone else. Of course it was. It has to be.
Is something wrong, Junpei? Your breathing sounds strange.
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm fine. Let's get back down there, all right?
Let's get back
Couldn't do it.
back down there for progress.
Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come out.
Where did we stop, guys? It's been forever. I thought I solved the puzzle. Sheldrake 5. Okay, so we have to take Sheldrake 5. Sheldrake 5. But it didn't say it 5 at the end of the shadow picture. Yes, I think we need to find the 5th volume. Just find the 5th volume, you little motherfucker. There's a big red button behind this book. I guess we should press this button. Just press it. Do you need my invitation for everything? 1 hour and a half to reach gameplay, by the way. I don't know what you're talking about, John. The gameplay is the chat. You read text, you listen to them chat. That's gameplay. It sounded like something really big was moving. It came from top floor. Alright, let's go check it out. Check it out. Skal vi sjekke ut? Skal vi sjekke det ut? I love how John tried to make me feel bad about not being a gamer. Only game I didn't enjoy Dragon Age was Veilguard. That's good, Kakador. That's good. That's the bad one. Gameplay in my visual novel, literally. So we have 13, 14, 10, and 13. 13, 14, 10, and 13. Well, I bet you got type something on that keyboard. Yeah, I bet you can only enter letters. And it looks like you only enter 4 letters. Let's see how it works. I guess you need to hit enter once you type in, and you can type in with color. Okay, I get it. Basically, let's give it a shot. So the base thing again. Where is the papers? Where is the papers? I need the papers. I don't want a hint. I don't want the hint. Give me. Ah. And shut up. I don't want. What? They don't let me see the files. I want to see the files. Freaking out about digital roots. Not that one. Was it in here? Okay, so 10 is A, is D, so we have D, A, D, dime. Okay, let me type. It's dead. It's just dead. It's a dead though. Come on. Oh my god, just let me do it. I also forgot Dragon Age Heroes. Oh yeah, that one. Well, to be honest, if Lamb could skip repeated dialogues, we'd go faster. Actually, I can't skip them. All of these are new. I always skip the red dialogues. Pro VN player. Skipping repeated dialogue is a feature in this game. Oh, yeah. Everyone forgets the secret Dragon Age game that you can still play with some effort. Dragon Age Legends. That's also true. So we have the do. That's not enter, that's spacebar. Yay! You did it, Junpei. It's unlocked now. Good job, Junpei. Wow, there, don't get too excited. The pastor was dead, remember? Means we're dead beat, bro. Just makes me think whatever is waiting for us isn't good. So what, geez, you're such an old lady. We can't be worrying about stuff like that. I mean, come on, we got it unlocked, don't we? Let's go, hurry up. Hurry the fucky up. Okay. Alright, let's get this thing open. I hope it's not one of those annoying rooms, but it might be. We found a way out, guys! It took us only 1 hour, 30 minutes. Well, 40 minutes.
Alright, this is the next.
Forget about it.
The door!
Did that just close on its own?
Look, it's a miniature
Tell
Titanic.
me we can't go back.
I don't know. Let's see. Damn it. It looks like it locks automatically.
Is there any other way out?
It's funny to look how
There's
my
another door
mouth
over on the
moves
right.
when
There's a
I
card
mouth
reader
pop.
next to it.
I'm sorry for the popping.
It's got a red light on it though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked too.
This is like one of those American TV shows from TLC about the hoarders. This is
But
how
there
their
is a
house
card
looks
reader, right?
like.
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door and leave?
Well, yeah, that might work, but
Hey! Wait a minute. Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Hoarder. It's okay, I understand.
Oh man.
Oh no, this is the annoying room. I don't want to do this.
looks that way.
It's gonna be annoying. But okay,
No
I've done this
way.
game many times. I'm a
For real?
professional, and look at me fail.
Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer.
Yeah, that's true.
I rather doubt that,
The
however.
urge.
So it would be wise to start looking. We haven't much time. Let's find that key card.
Yeah, before we
And
die.
the Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. All right then, let's begin.
No time to be depresso espresso. We gotta be working together. We gotta collaborate. Also, I was given the questionnaire for like, oh, tell us more about you, so we can post it on our like little SharePoint, like a little introductory about you. And I'm like, okay. And one of the questions is like, If you could imagine any kind of job title or just any title for yourself, what could it be? It can just be fantasy thing. And I'm like, what can I be? I don't know what to say, man. I'm not interesting. I'm like, well, what am I gonna say to them? Like, I'm really good at English. I could be the English specialist, but that's kind of boring, you know? Um, I was gonna say maybe jack of all trades, master of none, but you know, that's very basic bitch level. Should have said streamer. I don't want them to know I stream. That's too personal. There's something written on these pieces of paper. Looks like we've got 3 sheets of stuff. New material. Where's new? Flowchart, calculator, map, screen. Which one could it be? Okay. See, controls. Flowcharts, calculator, mouse screen. Huh. Where is it? Nani? Oh, no, we... Eh? What did we just pick up? I have no idea what I just picked up. Imagine a job title for yourself. What a lame question. Yeah, professional VTuber. I'm not professional because I don't get paid for this. I'm just a hobbyist at this point. At my work, when I started, he had a meeting with the manager and he asked us, if you were a cereal, what would you be? Professional paper stacker. What kind of cereal did you say you would be, Galmy? What kind of cereal? A medical record, no. The ship's log. A nautical table. Information. No. It was like a red paper. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna find it eventually when we need it. Ventilation fans. There are metal bars over the openings. We can go through them. Okay, they want emblems. It's so small. I wonder what it is. I got no idea. Oatmeal? Your favorite cereal is oatmeal? I copied my 72-year-old coworker's answer. Would you still love me if I were a cereal? Of course would. I feel like being a cereal is not that bad. You just gotta eat them and it's boom, boom chakalaka and you never have to love them again. Did I always say a serial killer? That would be kind of funny. The keyboard. Let's just tap a few keys, see if we can wake the thing down. No dice. There are 3 monitors here, the power's on, but there's nothing on any of the screens. There are 4 indentations on the desk. I wonder if I'm supposed to put something into them. Most likely. Down looks like the singular lot is we'll try yours to open it. Boom, boom, boom. Don't chicky wow wow. What are we gonna do? This room is a hot mess. It's not even a hot mess, it's just a mess. Let's see what happens when I... Well, now we got something on the screen at least, huh? What is this? Oh, wait a minute. I saw something like this when I figured out the Morse code puzzle back in the communications office. Morse code. Yeah, the dots on here look like bits for Morse code. There's 2 dots on the first line, 4 on the second, and 1 on the last. I'm afraid I don't know. Well, perhaps you should give it a shot. Before I do that though, maybe I ought to run through the instructions. I just add the buttons. You'll enter a dit. If I hold the button down, it'll enter a da. Once we enter our answer, it'll automatically determine if it was the correct answer or not. I can also switch through the code sheets I've got by touching the 3 icons over there on the right. Oh, so it was the dit task and stuff. Something tells me it just wants me to say red. If the previous answer was dead, this could be red, right? Look at the sick 3 monitor setup through. Like I only have 2 monitor setups in my workplace, but also they have like the long ass like screen that arcs also, and I hate it. I'd rather take the 2 monitors. I was on the like one big long screen today, and I was like, oh my god, this is so tiny. I hate it. This mess is Luke temperature. Wow. Call me serial killer. The I be eating. I don't actually eat cereal. How can he see the screen? Literally, he feels the letters on the screen with his hand. That is true. He knows it. So, if I understand correctly, I imagine they want us to do. Oh, it only does 2 indents there. Okay, so it limits what we can put in there. Okay, this one can do 4, and I think the bottom one can do 1. So it can either be E or T. E or T. And the first one can only be 2, which is M, N, A, E. Is there really no freaking... Wait, it can't be just like... E. Yeah, it can be just that. He feels the letter on the screen with... Oh, E. I don't think it's E. Okay, you know what? I think I need a pen and paper. I'll just use this thing. I have some pencil here. So, the first line is 2, then it's 4, and then it's 1. The bottom one can be E. The first one can be A, or I. Then second one here could be it could be J, L, M, N. Then the first one for the 4, H, F, C, B. It's probably a stupid thing I'm doing, but you know what? Why not? Why not be something stupid? T. And then we have a bunch that could be the V, X, Y, Z. Logically, I don't think it's gonna be any of these. I don't think it's Alt. This does not help me at all. Imagine this is much more simpler and I'm just making this more difficult in typical Flam fashion. A. So there's Mie, but that's norsk. Mitt, that's also norsk. I am so confuddled. Lamb, should I buy a cocktail mixing set even though I don't drink alcohol? No, you should not. I forbid you, John. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it, okay? I forbid you to buy it. Okay? I hope you understand. I'm very serious. I forbid you to buy it. As your boss, you are forbidden. I hope you understand what I'm hinting at. But John, think of how cool you would look from drinking from a mixer cup. No. Forbidden. John, look away from them. Close. Forget that you even thought about buying it, okay? Maybe someday you're gonna get it. Obviously not from me, obviously, okay? You know? Obviously, I'm not gonna get you a cocktail kit or whatever, you know? But like, don't get it, John. It's better. Someday, buy it tomorrow. Maybe you can buy it at the end of August. Okay, I'm gonna spend my money on hard drugs. No. Jeez, John, just be patient, okay? Just be patient. You know, save up some money. Buy it after, I don't know, 25th August or something. Like, when you save up more money. God damn it, John. Okay, let's go check if there's any hints. Mm. Let's give it another shot. Before I do that though, maybe I'll run through the answers. Oh, did on what's the intro? I don't know what the answer is. I want a hint. No, 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 no. Yamete kudasai. Yeah, that sounds like a way better person. No! Don't encourage him, Boyd. Wait, thought John was Irish. He is Irish. Okay, not fake Irish, but he's the most Irishy person I know. The metal chair looks pretty sturdy. A non-drinking Irishman. Why should he drink when when I drink alcohol, you know? I already got embarrassed, was it last week? Yeah, it was last weekend on Friday. I bought like this little cider. I'm the designated driver. Yeah, man. I can't drive. Well, that's better than a drunk with no driver's license like me. I don't think we're gonna find a relaxing sunny garden on the other side of that ring. Top of the morning to you, lad. But yeah, I was tired on Friday and I bought cake and I also bought like a little cider and I was hanging out with John and I got so drowsy after the cider I lay down on voice chat. Well, I lay down in bed while on voice chat with John and I just like start blabbing and barely being conscious and I'm like, yeah, John. And then John says something and then I fell asleep for like I don't know a few minutes and then I like wake up and I'm like oh, it's been like silence for a few moments I don't know and I know that sometimes I tell something John after this one cider and I'm like and I I fell asleep mid sentence and and John was spamming gas soundboard and it was killing me and it's like and sometimes I wake up and like wait what did I just say and then I don't want to say that I just kind of fell asleep or something so it's just like I feel like I randomly continued things without really knowing what I said or just like randomly changed topic. And apparently, John said that I implied, like, this was before I bought my Kurisu Makise figurine, like the day before. And I tell John, like, something that implied that, you know, like, you're gonna stay a virgin if you get figurines. Because I said something like, yeah, but like, if I display a figurine, then I'm just gonna scare away all the dating options or whatever. And yeah, John's like, yeah, like, how do I take this that when after you gave me like 2 figurines as gifts? And I'm like, oh shit, you're right, I never thought about it. I'm sorry, John, for cursing you. Ah, but it's okay, John. I joined the fray. I also have a figurine. Virgins for life. That's the best way to go. Let me handle this. It was a setup. It just so happens, you know, but it's fine. I also have figurines now. She's taking me down with her. I'm not gonna be the only virgin in our friendship, okay? We can't let Saudu win, you know? I have to admit that I'm very curious about what might be hiding on the other side. Okay. Open sesame, a sword of Charizard. Oh, it's locked. It's locked. We need. What's this thing? Oh shit! It feels like a bunch of like the prototype things here or something. We're going down, down. We are going down, down, guys. Spire is part of this machine. It's really dim though. It's got a map of the world on it, but I can barely see it. It's like the freaking compass room. There's a panel on the side where it looks like it's. Junpei, there's a wheel over here. That should work like the steering wheel. Steering? No, I'm too poor for that. Stealing, that might solve my money problems, but I'd rather not. Alright, you were in the chart room, weren't you? There was a puzzle like this in the wheelhouse. I can figure out how this one works just by looking at the compass. I figured this thing will work just like the other one. The other one, I just need to match the direction of the compass with the route on the map. I used the steering wheel and the wheelhouse, but this time I think I'm gonna use the wheel attached to the side here. What are the routes? I don't know. What the hell? Well, let's just give it a shot. It's GeoGuessr. Yeah, GeoGuessr. Those trees look polished. Go Poland. Okay, let's get started. Maybe I ought to run through the instructions. This looks like it probably works the same way the steering wheel and the wheelhouse did. If I just touch the direction I wanted to turn, the compass will turn down. Then I just go stop and the compass is pointing there. I think something will happen if I do it. Alright, let's do that. How do I know what to do? Hint da yo. Is it the same thing as before? It probably goes down. If I assume this correctly, this goes down. Then it goes... Which side is this? Is this east or west, guys? Is this east or west? East or west? East or west? North? South? Which one's east? Is this east? East. Okay, thank you, Alamy. So it goes south, east. Thank you, Kagami. East, south. Then we go tiny bit east, east, north. Okay, maybe I need to write this down. There's too much. West. Yes. If I say both of the words at in the same word, I'll be always at least half right, you know? So it goes down, which is south. Then it goes east. Then it goes southeast. Then it goes fully like northeast. Then it goes northwest, I guess. Then it goes fully west. And then it goes north and stop. After World War II, the world was split into two, east and west. This marked the beginning of the age known as the Cold War. What the heck? Patrick Star moment. Okay, so if I understand this correctly, we go down to S's. S. And then we go to the easts. Oh, no! It went too far! No! Why did it not stop? What the hell? Hey Junpei, I think we saw a map near the entrance. Oh, maybe you can complete the map of this thing and that might tell you something, right? Near the entrance. Alright, let's go back. Wait, there was a map near the entrance? Nani kara? What did I do? Where was the map? Ah, there is a map. Oopsie. Oh, I did it the wrong way. Okay, so we go south still. Then we go east. Then we go southwest. Then we go northwest, fully west, north, west, and stop. Map like Dora the Explorer. After I read that like start of Avatar series. Goodness. Okay, let's see. Okay. Dora the Explorer mapper, ready to do her mapping jobs. Okay. We go south. I gotta go watch the new Saudu premiere. Good luck, Queen. Oh, what? Should I blast the Saudu premiere? Why does Saudu always do this during my streams? My god. Left a what? That's the true question. Yeah. South. Okay. Should I put Saudu Plushie on here? It's gonna be crazy brain rot. I'm not sure if you guys are ready for it. Where's the link? Has he linked this guy? Oh my god.
Yes, that feels amazing.
Okay.
I'm brushing my hair.
I've been missing it for like a bit.
But whenever I feel nervous, I look at my idol,
How do I
the Mona
show
Lisa,
this?
And I think, what would the Mona Lisa do? I know she would smile.
Okay. Okay, here you go,
Mona Lisa,
guys.
she would smile through the pain. I can't help but feel like part of me is missing right now. Even though I'm releasing this single and I'm throwing the party today, I don't know, I just can't help but feel like part of me is missing somehow. Like I have some lost sisters out there. Oh, whatever, what am I talking
Appreciate Saudu's
about?
handmade
I can't lie, I really wish the donuts were black.
model. Cold War in Metal Gear
Tastes so good.
was crazy. I imagine if it actually happened, yeah. What the hell is this? Hello, Beta. This is Saudu Plushia.
Oh my god, these are the flowers from my manager. Look what he
I don't know what we're looking at.
They smell so good.
What is this? It's my friend.
Oh my god, it's me, lookalike her. And
This
I'm
is
at
our.
the
This could be
debut single
StarCraft.
release, the Hazel, the emo onion. Oh my god, look at all these people.
This
that
is
came
Saudi
for Hazel. Say
Plushia,
hi to the
one of my
camera.
besties, mine and John's bestie. And
Alright, who
he
wants
does
to
VR
drink?
chat stuff.
Let me get to serving. What would you like to drink?
Me and John actually starred, not starred, we were NPCs at the bar table in his latest music video.
I can't reach.
Look, let's go. Oh, it's a he, Narva. Yeah, Saudi Plushia.
Look at how she's ignoring us. I kind of like being ignored.
Can you stop getting cocky?
I wonder how long this video is gonna be. Are we gonna get any progress?
Motorbike martinis, but it looks like milk's on the secret menu.
No, we don't
Saudu
have
did
milk.
make his like own little world for VR chat.
That's at the after dark party.
Crazy.
Oh my god, today we're hosting Hazel's
Crazy and
release
impressive,
event.
honestly.
I'm not threatened in any way because her song's literally about emo onions. Who the hell's gonna listen to that?
I love that
I'm
John did
localized
leave
and I'm the
me.
queen of sparkle
Who the
water.
fuck was in
I'm
the
competition.
they're like out? I have no idea, man.
But back to
Let me
me.
check.
I
Can we
hate
see
late
John
people,
in the
okay?
chat?
I'm all about my business. I'm all about being there on
Yeah,
time
I
because
see
they
John
really
in the
want about
chat.
me. And Hazel,
This
if you're
guy,
watching
he
this,
betrayed me.
stupid hoe
He
for
could
not
have
putting on time
watched
to your
Saudi
own
Plushia
event.
at my stream.
Oh my god, is
Those
that
videos are so
Daleks?
interesting. Yeah.
I thought I put up a sign, no more Daleks.
Zero. What kind of puzzle is this VR chat you speak of? If only they were all in VR chat, man. Oh my god. Did you guys see that big woman with the big boobers and the purple Pantera black
That's true.
pattern bikini thing? I was
You know what?
terrified
At
of
the
her,
club
man.
bar, we believe
I
in
saw
forgiveness
her
and acceptance.
and she
So
was
yes,
doing
don't
some
forget it.
weird ass heck
Because if you can't
things
love
with
yourself, how
her
you gonna love
questionable
anybody else?
V2,
Can I
not
get an
VTuber,
amen?
but
I don't
VR
have
chat
behind the bar.
boyfriend.
No. Listen, we're not allowed rodents behind the bar.
Apparently they were
I'm gonna get
moaning
shot
during the
I thought it was
video
This
taking, not this one, but the
Tommy.
music video shooting.
You've taken a shit behind a bar. Can you exterminate that cat, please?
I love the... the-
That cat took a shit. You need to exterminate it now, please.
oh my god. I love the haunted music. I don't even know what to comment. Don't worry, neither do I. Neither do I.
Alright, so I get
I don't think I saw that. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think the moaning was behind the scenes. Because me and John were just at the bar. Like, me and John. John is dressed as like a horror guy from the movie The 13th, Friday the 13th movie guy. Well, I'm just like kinda from near.
Wait, is that the personal synthetic 5? Give it back. I want it.
Mm.
That's my baby.
Oh my god, it just fell through her boobs. It's killing
I
me.
don't like anyone.
I actually like the new improved model he made for Hazel.
So cute.
Because before she was kind of blocky, but now she's kind of smooth.
So some of my my
But those
fans,
boopers
so
are
I
still
came up
killing
with
me
a
though.
quiz and some questions to test them. I'm sure they're gonna get everything right, and it's gonna be
But the
really
spider
fun to
eyes
pick a
still
winner.
scare me.
I'm gonna quiz you guys, and it's gonna be first come,
I
first
really don't
served.
know what to say, guys.
What is this that I have to hold in
Personal
my hand?
synthetic 5, the only console I accept.
PlayStation 5, just talk. What the fuck?
I am not a PlayStation 5. I am a personal synthetic 5.
Yeah, personal synthetic 5.
No, it's the personal services.
Those
No,
jiggle
I
physics
haven't
are
heard the right answer
crazy
yet.
though.
It's the personal synthetic 5. Fake fans. No, I'm playing. Question 2. Question 2. Okay.
Oh
I've got
no.
a good one.
Her eyes reminded me that there's a spider somewhere near my table. Like, I don't kick out my spiders unless they're in my way. I was gonna warn you guys that if I maybe scream, it's a spider scaring me because I'm terrified of spiders.
Oh my god, yeah.
But I try to
Okay, this is actually a good
cohabitate
one.
with them.
Can anyone name the 3 locations that Luca Loca has a cocktail bar at? This is actually niche. I'll be surprised if anyone
Sparkle Plaza
You know, the
question
Luca
mark?
Cocktail Bar is actually a franchise. So we have one at the rooftop of the Sparkle Plaza.
Yes, yes.
We have one next to the giant roller coaster at the Splish Splash Water Park.
I didn't know this
We also
one.
have one at the Pink Ice Hotel.
Okay, Pink Ice Hotel. I should have known. I should have known. Does a spider pay rent? At least no, it doesn't. I let it cohabitate with me. It catches the flies. Sometimes. The flies are kind of dead anyways because it's cold and we're in Latvia.
She does have one at the Pink Ice Paradise.
Mm.
Yes. And a final location that no one ever knows because I only mentioned it in one video. Okay, no one's getting this. All right, complete this.
Oh my
lyric.
god.
I'm a hazelnut, but
Lately.
Go on.
Lately.
I feel like an onion.
No.
That was. I don't even know where I appeared in the music video. But yeah.
I believe no one knew my lore.
I did have to kick out one spider though. Because in Latvia we have this saying or idiom, not really idiom, but a saying. If you like kill a spider, you're gonna get bad luck. And on the day of my Norwegian exam, I knew there was a spider in my bathroom, and apparently it had crawled out into the kitchen like a big one. And I almost killed it by accident without seeing it on the floor. Oh my god, what? But yeah, I almost killed it by accident on my Norwegian exam day, and I'm like, you little bitch, you want me to fail, don't you? You just want me to kill you so I fail and get the bad luck, don't you? And then I threw it out in the corridor in the hallway, because I'm like, bitch, how dare you? I was mad, man. The suicidal spider wants me to kill it, so I failed in Norwegian exam. I was so mad. I did not kill it though, but I'm like, you deserve the corner of shame.
It's literally the best invention I've ever had.
Mm-mm.
What should I do next?
Destroy the Sparkle
Okay.
Plaza.
I wonder how long this video is. I want some progress. I want to do some progress. So the 9.9.9 can finish it off. Ah, my finger hurts.
I don't know. If you enjoyed this video, drop an onion.
I think the spider that lived outside my window died or left. Oh my god, I hope he just got a different time, a different job, you know? Spiders are busy with the fly catching business.
I love you guys so much.
Oh no, not Peanut! I keep telling Saudu Plushia I want him to bring back Pistachio, and he always brings back Peanut that I don't like. Making the spider someone else's problem. Yeah! I love the personal synthetic 5. It's the world's only console. I should screenshot this and send it to Saudu Plushia. He will appreciate it.
What is the absolutely annoying noise?
Subject D9341. Enter the containment chamber or you will be terminated.
What is going on?
Okay.
What is going on?
This is your last warning.
Wait, actually, maybe I could check where me and John were in that, like, little video. Okay. I don't even remember. Wait. Somewhere here? I think you can see us for a split moment before it just... Wait, yeah, this is me. This is where me and John are. This part at the Cardell bar behind the scenes, this is where me and John are at. Like right here, right here. Oh. Here we are. Here we are. This is me. This is John. This is Saudu's doppelganger. Oh my god. Yeah. I gotta watch the video after and leave a comment. Yeah, let's go, Flamlord. I can't believe you exposed your viewers to this. Well, yeah. You're in the music video of a star. That's pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. He shouted me out. Well, not really shouted me out, but I was there, you know? I was there supporting him. Well, yeah, John, of course I did. I'm surprised you didn't tell me to stream it myself. Does this count as doxing? Not really. It doesn't have my name on it. Okay. Where is this? Lower this and we're back where we started. We went south. Now we go east. West is left? Wait, west is left? What? What do you mean west is left? You told me east is left. No? Now I'm confused. Now I have to check the whatchamacallit. West, east, north, south. Give me a compass. Oh no, everything's fine. No, it's not fine. Shit, it was west all along. Okay. We can solve this, guys. Don't worry about it. Trials and tribulations. I am your very much really bad at directions streamer. E north. Okay. Apparently, I think this is correct. Yeah, should be correct. West is left, west is least. I shed a tear when I heard I'm a hazelnut. Gosh darn it. Saudu Plushia stealing my viewers. But it's okay, we can share, no worries. Okay, so we go south of Roonies. South of Roonies. Then we go west of Roonies. Then we go southeast. Southeast. Then we go northeast. Then we go east-east. Then we go north. And then we go east. Nice! We did it! You did it, Junpei. Goodbye. Who's a good boy? Ah, knock it off. Now we don't have time for screwing around right now. Check out the right side of the monitor. It just kind of slid open and something came out. Oh yeah. I heard a noise too. You know, that big box in the hall by the exit? I think it made a noise, like something unlocking, you know? A noise, huh? Okay. Helm emblem, okay. This box do you mean? Let's open it. Oh, holy shit. That is pretty damn creepy. This is like the second coffin we find on this ship. There's a coffin in there. A coffin. A coffin. Oh man, the seventh think. Yeah, he's all pale. He thinks the same thing I am. No way. Could this be? Maska. I'm sorry, but what's going on? It's a coffin. I wonder if there's a vampire in it. Right, I guess Laura and Snake don't know the story about Alice. Man, I can't bring myself to tell them. Well, at any rate, let's have a look around. Just open it. There's a metal plaque on the coffin. Snake's touching it. Al ice. Ah, the two machines. Gulp. Holy shit. Man, this is serious. Oh, well, let's open it, shall we? Clover, if you could give me a hand. Okay, I got it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Rip it off. What if you did a 12-hour stream of Stardew Plushie on loop? I think my subscriber count would go to 0 because my I don't know. I could do some intermissions, but I don't know if all my viewers could handle Stardew Plushie, even though I know Void loves the Stardew-verse. What's in the coffin? It doesn't seem to be ready to open. Yeah, but it's not like it's screwed shut or something. Yeah, I believe it's locked in some other way. Hey, Simon, you think you could open it up with your superhuman strength? No, What's wrong? I think I'll just pass on this one, okay? What the heck? Very well, we'll just have to give up on the coffin for now. Let's look around this room a little more, shall we? Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the force of knowledge, beneath the navel of the gigantic. Is that actually true? Dun dun dun. But yeah, I am leaning more forward towards going with the palace is crap everywhere. This is pretty impressive mess with Mortal Shell for the 12-hour stream and some intermission smaller games. If we try and search every one of these, we're gonna be at till the cows come home. Well, that doesn't seem too bad. We won't have to go bring them in ourselves then. Don't you get smart with me, kid. How about we deal with this area later? Okay guys, maybe we should try something more promising. What if it's something there, man? Oh, there's another? Oh wait, no, that's the same thing. I'm guessing this thing really is the only thing I can do, but I haven't not seen anything. You can't escape. I'm trying to escape. If I just tap the button, it'll enter a did. It'll die once again. I've got by touching the three icons over on the right. Alright, let's do this. It can just be dot, 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 dot. Okay, yeah, it's not that. E. E-M-N. E-M-N. Up, ups, I forget. If I don't even know. Tell our Stardew Plushie content would be an experience for sure. Hold down the button. I know I have to hold down the button for the dashes. Kudos, please. I'm just trying to figure out what they want me to do. What word? What 3-letter word would make sense? I thought it would be red, but red, the R is 3 letters. Re. What if we do it like this? Dot. No, not red. Wait, A. Wait, why did I put in D? It's not D, it's just I. Oh my god, it's ice! Oh my god, it's ice. I just misunderstood what letter I wrote down in the first row. That's why I was having such a hard time understanding what I need. Okay, and then there's this. I was stupid. I see. It seems you have solved the puzzle, Junpei. Excellent work. The answer was ice. How did you know? All I had to do was listen to the sound the machine made. After that, it was a trivial matter to decode them. Yes. I believe I heard a noise from somewhere on the right of the device after you solved the puzzle. It sounded rather like something sliding open. Do you see anything that could have made that noise? Yes, I do. Emblem. Emblem da yo. This has to be open now, right? Open sesame. No? No open sesames. But there's no other puzzle. Wait, I guess this thing? No? Okay, I guess we can put in. Nothing happening. Wait, what's Snake doing? I feel symbols engraved just on the upper left, the steering wheel symbol. Steering wheel. Upper right, cross. Bottom left, mysterious circle. And lastly, the waffle. Waffle. According one steering wheel, 2, 3, and 4. Perhaps you need to insert emblems in this order. That order, huh? Steering wheel goes first. Okay. Wow, well now we got something on the Mars at least. What's that? Looks like some kind of puzzle? I wonder if these are the rules. I'll read them to you. When you touch a number area, the area will be selected and it will turn blue to indicate touching a number ball after selecting. However, you cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Press the check button once you have moved all of the balls except for the red ones which you cannot move. The digital root of the balls in the area must match the number of that area. That's it. Okay. That's the opposite of disorder. Order. Particular balls. Let's just do it. We can't move the red one. This one is 6. So the closest thing we can get. So if I move 4 in here. 7 in here. So that's 10. If I move 8 and 1, we can move 6 and 3. But then I am missing some shit. Wait, what does 3 mean? Ah, okay, so they want me to open the 3. Okay. I was being silly. Sorry, guys. So I think this one and this one. That's 9. And here we can go with 7, 2, that's another 9. 3, 6. Check. Oh, there's number left over, so I can't do that. If I give it, wait. So that's 9. That's 9. That's 18. This is not enough. Oh, it's enough. I've got balls of steel. I get it, guys. You love balls. It's okay to be gay in my chat. Okay, this is right, but nothing's happening. There are still 3 more inventions left empty. Imagine something will happen when they are filled. Doesn't that seem likely? God dang it. I thought I could just do them one at a time, you know? Because I don't have any more puzzles to solve. Mm. Oh, there's this. Oh, there's this thing. Okay, there's this thing. Another puzzle. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Thanks, Clara. This really helps. Hehehe. Alright, let's go then. It looks like I just need to make all the cells green. There must be a idea to this. What would be F? A is 10. A is 10. B is 11. B, C, D, E, F. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. F is 15. 6 plus 5 plus 1 is 2? I don't know. Okay, maybe we just need. Oh, okay, there's no maths involved. Just do it. Just luck it out, I guess. This is gonna be torturous, guys. I am sorry for the torture I am inputting on all of you. But it is what it is. Okay, so I need to figure something out. Okay, now I need to use my brain. Brute forcing puzzles, hell yeah. Yeah. Okay, so if we touch this, it dupes out those two. But what if we do it like this? No, I had an idea, but then it vanished. Okay, so what if we do it like this, this? Yeah. Did not go as I wanted it. I feel like we need these areas blank. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna work as I wanted it to. Like, I have that little idea, but this is not actually doing what I wanted to do. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't even do it all. I see. So it's not even about lighting it all up. Okay, so we need 1 plus F plus 5 for L. We need 4 plus 5 plus C for L. So that's 9 plus N plus 3 is 12, which is 3. 15 plus 5 is 20. Okay, so L is 3. 1 and 9 is all I need for that one. 6 and 4. Okay. Let's just test out what else do I need here. 6 and F. Oop. 6 and F. Wait, wrong button. Help me, there's some numbers on the screen. L, shut up. Okay. I imagine I just need it to be so 1 9 blank. I need it to be 6 F blank, and then I need it to be 4 5 blank, I think. Okay, so this one is blank. Oh shit, wrong button. Ah. Sumimasen. Okay, so this one has to be blank. The top one here should be covered. This one is here. This one is there. Yes. Okay. It's really hard figuring this shit out, man. I'm not a brainiac. Wait, oh, so this one actually needs... this one actually needed? Oh, it does need a C. Sure, why I thought it did not need a C. Okay, so I only can't have 2 of them. 9 and C. Okay. I'm so confuddled. Oh my god. I have no clue. I'm also scared, man. So we need this. This. Oh my god, this is so hard. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to make it so that there's only like 2 spots free. That's pretty close. But how do I make this spot empty? How could I make this spot empty? Like, I should somehow turn this one offline and then have this one somehow be turned online. Okay. Gosh darn it. This is so hard. Wait, that was meant to be turned off. God damn it. Ah. This is not it. My god, I have no idea, guys. I'm dying. I'm so bad at this. Okay. So those are numbers. So 6 plus 4 is 1. Okay, so the first... Like, I already figured out what I needed. So the first one is supposedly the 1. 1 plus F. It's like 6, 7, 30, then 6, 7, 3. And then it's 9 plus C. C is 12, that's 3. So yes, 3, okay. It's pretty much, yeah. 1 is A, L is 3. It does not help me. I understand the logics, but I don't understand how to make this shit work. Because I am dumb. I did it! I only had to call myself dumb. You're so smart. I am not. I'm Doomsum, bro. That's what I would expect from you, Junpei. Wow, don't get cocky, kid. We don't got time for that. Look at this. Check out the right edge of the control panel. Let's let those okay. Something else. I heard some kind of noise behind the shutter. You think maybe the coffin's unlocked now? What? Reset it. No. Yamete kudasai. Yada. I will not do that, Alami. Even if you pay me, I refuse. I don't think, like... Yeah, I don't think, guys. I just don't think. Two. Another thing's gonna... I should buy something just showed you. This position... Yeah, but there's more. You can't move the numbers for each. Yeah, sure. Okay. Would you reset it for a Scooby snack? God damn it! God damn it! Ugh, picture is worth 1,000 words. Wait, I'm trying alright. Okay, let me do it. God damn it, Alamy, that's a tough choice. Why are you doing this to me? What have I done to you for you to tempt me so? 8. We can't do that one, so we need to do 3 and 6 plus a 7. So, wait, no, that's not gonna work. Because now we have... Oh wait, no, that's gonna work. I think? Yeah, that worked. And that's awesome, Jupiter. There's only 2 left now. You can do it. I think this one is the... Yeah, this one is not a waffle. This one's like the easiest puzzle. I like it. It's easy. Why are they bullying him? Dental plan. What do you mean, dental plan? Okay, so here we just need to figure out the 9s. Can't do like 2 and 7 though. 5 and 4. Plus 7, and then this one can be 2. Yes, check. Lisa needs braces. Come on. You've only got 1 left. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't see the light because I don't have the last emblem. Where am I gonna find the last emblem? There's no other puzzles in here. Oh, is there something here? No, there's nothing. Oh, I could have stolen that one. Oopsie. Dental plan? Did I say dental plan? It's so messy, I don't know where it's at. Some of the scrap looks familiar. I think a lot of puzzles we saw at the other rooms. If that's true, then this room could be Zero's laboratory. Perhaps Zero would shut himself in this room to devise the machines and puzzles he'd need to see his plan come to fruition. It's just a paladin and there's nothing useful in here. Come on, there has to be something useful in there. That's a pipe, there's a cabinet underneath it. There's a cabinet, okay. And there's a piece of paper in there, not sure without a clue. I think about it. We don't need this anymore, do we? No, I don't think so. Yeah, this is... It was for a puzzle, yeah. What? What was it? Which puzzle was it that we solved already? Wait, we don't need this. Did I brute force something? Did I just logic something with my brain? 9. Yeah, that's the... Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, I did logic at myself. I can't tell if it's cause my freaking screen is dark or it's that way. I can't find the last puzzle. Do you guys see anything that could be puzzle worthy? Cause I sure can. What do you mean? Wait, what? Now it opened? Sorry, I'm dumb. I don't know. You're not dumb, Boyd. You're my viewer. You can't be dumb. Come on, there's nobody in there. Shit, can't believe I was scared of something like that. Sorry. Dry throat. Hope you enjoy the water ASMR. It's a long story. Ask Junpei about it sometime. Well, just like someone said, there's nobody in there. There's something in there, though. Well, two somethings, actually. What is that? You tell me, babes. Okay, so I was here all along. Okay, Neptune key and the... Just listen to Clover. Psst, this guy. She did not solve the puzzles, okay? Yeah, I know. Let's get the hell out of here as quickly as possible. I don't have any objections to that. This answer, come on. Just do the puzzles. Puzzlers are in here. Probably the last one. Okay. Just let me solve it already. 8 and 9. Okay, so this one would be the most easiest, I think. Was this gonna be really that hard? They limited my option. Nonary. There are numbers left. But this is 5 plus 4. Not open the door? But 5 plus 4 is... Is 5 plus 4 not 9? It is, right? 9, right? Okay, 4 plus 5. Ah, okay, now I get it. What was going on? 9. Okay. Okay, we also have an... Oh my god, I missed that on the 8. 5, 7 plus 2. Check. Huh? Wait, I get it. I get it now. Okay, this is gonna be 2 9s. This is how we solve it. It's silly. When did the noise come from underneath the keyboard? Way to go, Junpei! You answered all the questions. Damn, Junpei, good job. How did you hear something just now? Yes, I heard that. It's a big door. It's a big door.
What the?
The rich man in the Titanic sipping wine.
What the hell is this?
Sipping Kool-Aid. It looks more like Kool-Aid than wine, honestly.
This man with a mustache on the right. He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters.
It's the Captain Zero.
He had the zero bracelet on his left arm. And this second man with the glasses and a doctor's coat.
That's the 9th man.
The one with bracelet number 9.
Who's just meatballs in spaghetti and meatballs in the first door.
He died after he went into door 5. But this guy, the one in the striped suit.
Oh man, that's Ace.
When he was young.
Yeah, I guess it is.
No doubt about it.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture?
Did we not know this? I guess we knew this from a different
Not only
timeline.
Ace, the 9th man and Cap too. And they look happy, like they knew each other well.
Nah, this was businessman.
Why? How? How in the world are these 4 men connected?
It's just business.
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently though. Ace, the 9th man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the 9th man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture?
I want some snacks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play 14 minutes more, and I'm gonna have snacks after
Is there anyone
stream.
else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see it.
There's the
No,
answer.
There's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair. He looks smart, but
He looks like I don't know how big of Pokemon fans my chat is, but he looks like a blue Silver from Pokemon Silver, Gold, and Crystal. He looks like Silver with the red hair, but he's actually the blue-haired one. He's like the evil twin from Pokemon for Silver.
He's the only one I don't recognize.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
The back?
He's like, the back?
Reverse.
Who the fuck signs up their photos on the back of with the dates? Not like we did it in the good ye old days.
Huh. Praying for the success of the Nonary project with Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashito.
That's the boys.
Were the organizers of the Nonary game 9 years ago. That means Ace, the Ninth Man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen. But
They sure were. Kurosaki.
we're shocked about this. It's almost as if that's just how things were always
Supposed to be.
Why? Why am I not surprised?
Because we saw all this information in different timelines, and through the morphogenetic fields we have remembered it.
Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project. But why? Why am I so calm? It's like I already knew.
You did, because we've been playing this game for hours and hours.
Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
Ace is Hongo?
I had my suspicions from the beginning.
When's the next AI Sound and File stream? I'm still waiting so I can play the second game. I also want to play the second game. I don't know how I should do it, John. What do you think is best? Do I play Zero Escape like 999 now, then do Virtue's Last Reward, and then do AI Somnium Files, or should I do Somnium Files after Zero Escape 999?
Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence. I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the
Play
devil.
Punchline. That wasn't the option. I want to
couldn't be
play
sure.
Punchline, but I'm not sure if I can play it on stream.
After all, I had no way to check.
Because there's too many panty shots, right?
Even if I had known, however, I would never have told
Wednesday Uma Musume Pretty Derby stream. Is it on PC? I've seen like people playing it. I was dying that I saw Asmongold talking about his Uma Musume girls. Then I saw like other streamers. I feel like there was someone. Was it from Trash Taste also? Someone or like someone they knew were playing Uma Musume. Everyone's playing it. Yeah, it's like a gacha game, right?
Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
But I have like 2 coworkers on my Steam now. It's gonna be awkward if I just play Uma Musume and they're gonna be like, Flam, why were you playing this weird gibberish game? No, again, the horse girl game. It's following me around. It's crazy. Northern Lion too. Northern Lion?
Huh?
What's Northern Lion?
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have. 9 years ago. You were in Building Q in Nevada, but Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like.
The anime goes hard though. Have you seen the Uma Musume anime? I only watched the first episode, I think, but then I got kind of weirded out and I felt like a furry. But honestly, I kind of want to watch it. I've seen some clips and it looks kind of like intense.
Why?
I just love that it's just like anime girls with the horse tails and ears just giving their all for the... It's like a school running anime but girls. Anime horse girl game. I always come back.
I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this from you.
Aw.
But if I'd told you, Clover, you would have told everyone else.
He's like, yeah, you're such a gossiper girl.
And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago. I had to prevent that.
And otherwise you'd be dead.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Sure thing, 7. Try to lift your amnesia.
Hongo?
Ah, Flam sees a bald Canadian guy and is like, I don't feel any particular way about this. Well, yeah.
Hongo Kubota Nijisaki Musashiro.
Northern Lion, when Southern Phoenix walks into their room and click the video with the girl holding the journal sign. Nani? Click the video with the girl holding the journal sign.
Hey, Seven, do you...
I'll have to see that.
Shut it. Just be quiet.
Shut up.
I'm this close to remembering. This close. Hongo Kubota Nijisaki Musashido. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nonary Project.
Let the brain noodles think. Sven, let's go.
Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
He
what's
remembered.
nuts?
I remember.
Remember what?
7 har huskat det. Just randomly trying to remember the Norwegian words for remember. To remember. Oh, huske. To forget. Oh, glemme.
Everything.
Gotta throw in those norsk in here and there's.
Everything?
Yeah, I remember all of
Get out of me head. Get out of me head. Poor Kagami. I mean, poor sign. Poor sign.
My memory's back. I remember what happened before I got snatched.
Snatched? 7 is snatched. Damn. Didn't expect that. 7, remember what happened on the 21st day of September. Oh no.
What?
Not the 21st day of September. Remember September.
Let me tell you what happened. Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo.
Hongo. Oh no. Do you remember? Of course I remember. Looks like we might be getting some. Oh, I see a rainbow. I thought Pride was over. I see a rainbow outside the window. I didn't know it was raining. Damn. Latvia's being gay outside of June. That's kind of gay in its own self. 21st of September. After the race, he shooks the sign. Poor sign.
Musashido was the man with the cash.
You know, sign, I think this is like a sign that you should just let Uma Musumes embrace you.
Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man, and Kubota
Hamburger.
developed actual technical details of the experiments.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all
Oh
this
my
stuff in the first place, before you forgot it.
You really want to know?
Of course.
That's
Me
what
too.
I asked.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you everything.
It's okay. We got time for a part 9.999. Finalest anime, but I am playing the gacha. You're gonna watch the anime, and then your heart's gonna be like, I wanna pull on my horse girls.
Well, we don't have 3 days.
Maybe I need to follow the trend and also play Uma Musume on stream. That would be kind of crazy.
Just give us the short version, alright?
Short version, huh? Alright, fine. I'll give it a
No.
shot. Promises, though.
You know, if I play it, you don't have to play it, Stein, you know, like those videos people make. I played it, I watched it so that you don't have to watch or play it. She wants to pull on her horse girls.
I'm a detective.
What's wrong, John? Where's
It's a
the
little
issue?
awkward to say this about myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type.
I'm a lone wolf
I
type.
hold my own code, because I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told. That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf.
Slim Lead. Why does that feels like a rapper name? Like Slim Shady, Slim Lead.
It was 9 years ago.
Now I'm taking one for the team. Yeah, I am.
The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat.
Also, guys, what would you do? I have this thing at work. Like my unit is supposedly English, okay? Supposedly English, but we mostly speak Latvian. And it seems like I have the best English as always. And this one lady who was teaching me day one, she has all right English. Like her reading comprehension is good, But like now she wants me to correct her in the messages in our team's chat, like in the private messages. I'm like, do I correct everything? Because I'd feel like such a bitch if I corrected everything. Because, like, I don't know how far to go with the correcting things. Because I don't want to, like, discourage her. Because, like, some sentences are, like, very much like, I understand what she means. But then the structure is wrong. And I'm like, like, how do I do this? How do I do this? Like, she said, don't worry about telling me or correcting me when I say something awkward. I'm like, okay, yeah, don't worry, because you taught me so much. Also, so I'll help you. What do you value more, loyalty or honesty? I value both. That's why I'm scared.
I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them children.
I'm like, but like, I don't want to correct all her messages, you know? I find it really cute, but I don't have it in my heart though. Does she want you to do it in the chat? Could you just message her the corrections? Yeah, it's all in DMs anyways. Well, what is it for? The customers or just her? It's more just like they want to encourage us to speak English in our unit, because like we are the international unit and we should have like better English, you know? But like, and she wants to improve it because she feels like she's not that good at it. And yeah, that's why she wants to try speaking with me, because like I also did encourage her to talk to me in English if she wants to like better her English and there's no problems and I'll help her. But I don't want to be like, oh, this is wrong. This is wrong. I see no issue with sending her it in DMs. Oh, alright, yeah. Because, like, it's purely in DMs when she talks English to me. In other times, she just goes Latvian. Skibidi Sigma.
It all had one thing in common. A history of visits to one particular hospital. A hospital under the management of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
But would you, like, correct the whole sentences? Yes, you can always just confirm if you feel it's too much. Yeah, that's true.
My investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnappings. After a little sweet talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone.
To be fair, it should be fine, you know? Because I also made mistakes and she was my controlling buddy today, like QA buddy. And then she pointed out my mistakes for work, you know? So it should be appropriate, you know? Tell her to enjoy the content she likes on English. That helped me a lot. Yeah, that's also true. Though I guess she doesn't have much time. She's like a mom and she has like 2 young kids.
My source told me this.
Though one of her like young sons, like I think he's like maybe 8, 9 years old, and he like very much easily absorbed English. So she's like, oh, please talk to me in English, which is cute. While her daughter is like, no English, just Russian. It's so funny. Tell her to watch Ghost Stories on dub. I think that's a bit. I think it's a bit too high level for Ghost Stories.
The children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
So I headed to the wharf.
You know, guys, is this a good time to end? Oh my goodness. It's more like I don't want to hurt the lady's feelings and I don't want to overcorrect everything. And I guess I could correct like simple things in her way of writing. Like for speaking, I don't think I'm gonna correct anything other than like speak to her in like the appropriate way. Like even if she speaks wrong, I could like give her some tips if she wants. Yeah, should be decent. I'm sorry, Swen. But I am gonna interrupt your memory. How to save?
From the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found there's a bunch of movement there. Men in black suits.
How do I save? How do I save? I used to have like a button or something. Okay, we're gonna save on Sven's good-looking shot. See you next month. No, guys, come on, believe in me. I'm done with Norwegian. Norwegian classes are no more, which means I can stream as much as I want. The Svenska. All right, see you next month. Fuck you, John. You're gonna see me on Friday, and next week we're gonna finish 999. Okay, capiche? You best believe me, boy. We're gonna finish the game. Alright? Alright. I will see you on Friday for Dragon Age Origins. We're gonna definitely finish this on 9999. I am so sorry. I did not think I would be yapathoning so much this stream, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Fun stream, part 999 of the final Zero Escape 999 stream. Yeah! Looking forward to it, because I think we only have one more puzzle room left. Thank you for coming, hope you enjoyed. Click the like button or the subscribe button if you still haven't pressed that, but I think most of you have. And I'll see you on Friday for some Dragon Age Origins, and after that we will see what happens. Okay, have a nice flam. I'll see you next time. Good night, good day, good whatever. Good night.